Raw was in New Orleans, Louisiana tonight, and the show was fucking terrible. It was a horrible show. It was a fucking boring, dreadful show with a bunch of video packages. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? For a show that is going to be the go-home show at the Hell in a Cell, what a horrible show this was. And they're going up against football tonight. Football's back, head-to-head, and they put on this piece of shit. So I won't be watching Raw anymore. I won't be watching Hell in a Cell. I was kind of feeling bad for New Orleans for having such a bad show tonight, but then I remember, you know what, you guys have had like 2 WrestleManias in the last 4 years, or 5 years, whatever, so can't feel too bad for them. But this show was fucking trash, and I know everyone, usually when I go on Raw on Twitter, I check what's going on, like no one's tweeting, because I don't think people are watching the show. I think the rating's going to be terrible. So Renee Young's officially a part of the announced team. Hopefully Jonathan Coachman's released. He's fucking terrible. Okay, so it's just I don't want to talk about it. I'm just not interested in this product anymore. There's just a bunch of heels in the ring, Ziggler, and I'm going to talk about Strowman, so I can just get this off my chest. It's just complete bullshit. The fact that he turned Braun Strowman's heel is bullshit. It just makes me hate Roman Reigns even more. I cannot stand this guy. I don't care what they do with him. I will never cheer for him. I don't give a fuck what they do with him. I will never, ever cheer for him. I'm at the point, I don't want to watch Raw anymore. It's because Roman. It's like it's just created this negative vibe around the show. It's like, I'm just so disgusted. It's one thing when they push Roman down our throats. It's another thing that Braun Strowman's really over. He's been massively over for the last year and a half. Ever since he killed Roman Reigns, he threw him in the ambulance. That's what got him really over, that moment. And then they've just, it's like this last month, they're just going to kill him. They're just going to feed him to Roman. They're going to bury him. They're probably going to beat him a whole bunch of times to Roman. He's going to get pinned. And he's going to be a jobber. I mean, he's going to just be an attraction. That's what they're going to call him, an attraction. He's going to be a big guy on the roster. He'll just be another guy. He's just going to lose to Roman a whole bunch of times. They're just going to feed him to Roman. It's like, I knew it. I should have never gotten this excited about Braun. The whole idea to build Strowman into this giant monster so he can be fed to Reigns, so it can make Roman look strong. I'm thinking to myself, I hate you, Vince, right now. I mean, Braun was so awesome, such a star. And just to see him being turned heel just to be fed to Roman Reigns, it's like, I hate Roman Reigns. I genuinely hope this guy gets injured. If this guy gets injured and vacated, so I'd be interested in Raw. Like, I genuinely wish this guy would be injured. This is fucking bullshit. I cannot stand his guts. I hate his fucking face. I hate his fucking douchebag voice. I'm starting to not like Rollins and Ambrose. I can't stand it. And Rollins has had an amazing year. He's been the best star I think he's been the best performer in the whole company this year. At least on the main roster, he's been incredible. Ambrose is just back. I hate Roman Reigns. I cannot stand him. What they're doing with Strowman, having him turn heel to be fed to Reigns, is like, it makes me sick. I'm thinking to myself, they think he's the top guy. They're gonna push him. Go fuck yourselves. So I'm not gonna even talk about the segment. They're trying to make Roman a bad. I hate Roman Reigns. Like, I really hope he gets injured. I really, really want him to be injured. I'll watch Raw again. I haven't watched Raw since WrestleMania. That's the last time I've watched a full episode of Raw since, maybe I was even watching during WrestleMania, since around WrestleMania. I've just been recapping, going on PW Insider and reading the recaps and giving my thoughts and everything that happened. I have not watched a full episode of Raw since, WrestleMania season. Maybe even Royal Rumble season, so I've actually watched the whole show. They had, I'm going to go another rant, they had Nikki Bella beat Ruby Riott, and it's one thing when you have the Bellas beat the Riott, it just makes me sick. They've done a good job at Ruby Riott ever since she came back. The last year, they've done a really good job building Ruby Riott. It's like, they've done a good job building Braun, great job building Becky. Now they're just going to be fed to their top stars. Like, they sacrificed Sasha Banks and Bayley. They ruined them. They killed their careers. Their careers are dead. I genuinely wish they'd quit and go on the Indies. I think they can actually do something now with some of the women. I think they can have a future on the Indies and do really well. So I really hope they'd quit, and I wish they would, especially Sasha. I really hope they just quit and, do it before Evolution, to stick it up their asses and ask for your release at least. I really wish they do that. Just what they've done to them, like they sacrificed them. They had them lose a whole bunch of times. They lost their feud to the Riot Squad. They killed Sasha and Bayley. But at least you know what, they're gonna build Ruby Riot. Looks like they kept hyping up Ruby Riot's gonna be a future champion. You kept hearing Michael Cole, and now you're having Ruby Riot being fed to Nikki Bella. Go fuck yourselves. It's just fucking 40-year-old reality star cunt. This fucking cunt bitch. This fucking fake bitch with her fake tits, her fucking thong ass. Who's fucking 40 years old. It's fucking bullshit. Go fuck yourselves. Fucking seeing Nikki Bella on my TV screen. She's ruining the fucking women's division. It's all bullshit. It's all divas. It's the fucking divas division. I can't stand Nikki Bella. I fucking hate her guts. I cannot stand that fucking cunt. That stupid cunt bitch is getting the main event. Sacrifice Ruby Riott so that fucking cunt can main event against Ronda Rousey at Evolution. Fuck Evolution. I am so happy to hear the ticket sales. I really hope that show fails. I want it to fail really bad. I'd love to see it fail. Fuck Nikki. Fuck all Raw right now. Fuck Roman Reigns. Anyway, they show Big Show. There's one good one. They show Big Show on the stage with all some the kids from Connor's Cure. That was a good moment. Then again, they go to a long video package. Taker and Shawn. The Ascension beats a couple of jobbers. More stupid. They're showing SmackDown video packages on Raw. I mean, that's the opposite. It's always Raw video packages on SmackDown. So Triple H is in the ring. I'm sorry, I don't want to see this. I don't care. Fuck, I don't want to hear this guy. I don't give a shit. I don't want to watch Undertaker and Triple H in 2018. I do not want to see this match. I don't want to see it, and I don't want to see Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at next year's WrestleMania. I do not want to see either of those matches. Fuck both those matches. I don't want to see it. So you have Ziggler and McIntyre. They retained the titles against Axel and Dallas, so those guys just suck. But they should be released, hopefully. So they show, they did talk about. I don't care. I don't care this Undertaker relationship. All these old lies talk. I don't want to see this fucking match. So I think he makes. Baron Carter made Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose challenging Ziggler and McIntyre for the titles at Hell in a Cell. I won't be watching, but that should be a good match at least. That'll probably be the match of the night, most likely. I think so. Or maybe Jeff Hardy or Randy Orton, but that should be one of the best matches. So you have Owens beat Breeze. At least that's something for Owens. Hey. So they had Roode and Gable beat the Ascension. I don't know why the Ascension hasn't been released yet, but yes, it is. It is what it is. They're one of those guys you can't ask for release. You should be happy you have jobs. Like not other people on the main roster who are just being used like shit. It's not like a Neville situation where, you know what, I'm just gonna go fucking quit. I don't want to be around you guys anymore, which is awesome. But with them, it's like they suck. Like, unless you're a great wrestler, you probably should stay. But if you're a great wrestler, you can have a future on the independents. I don't care anything. It's funny. I showed Ronda Rousey warming up in the back. She's like punching so hard. Thinking to myself, she's going to blow herself up before the match starts. So, yeah, Alexa Bliss and, what was it? Alicia Fox or Mickey James? It's Mickey James, yeah. So Ronda, Natty win. Natty's just a joke, treating her like a joke. Ronda submits Mickey James with the armbar. So Ronda's gonna kill Bliss at Evolution. Hell in a Cell. There's like 3 shows coming up. They're building to all 3 of them at the same time. So that's the match. Rousey will kill Bliss and with her bare hands. And once again, they had Bliss get some heat on Ronda, so at least that's something for her. So it's Ronda and Nikki at Evolution. So that's the biggest lock of besides Roman. But so Bliss is going to get killed again. Alexa Bliss is going to get slaughtered by Ronda Rousey for the second straight pay-per-view. Then she'll go on to have a match with Trish Stratus at Evolution that nobody really wants to see, and I hope the match sucks, and I genuinely wish that show fails. They show Elias backstage, and I don't care. I'm bored. Mick Foley comes out finally. We get to see Foley. He cuts a promo. Foley talks a lot about it, and it's a fun promo. Mick Foley's great. But Foley announces he's a special guest referee for Strowman and Reigns. So, yeah, I don't care, really. Finn Balor beat Elias. They show Lashley coming out. Yeah. Yeah, they had Reigns lay out Strowman at the end. I don't give a shit. So it is what it is. Fuck Hell in a Cell. Fuck everything WWE's doing. I don't want to watch Raw anymore. I don't enjoy the product anymore. I won't be watching Hell in a Cell. I'll recap it. I'll do a recap. I won't be watching Super Showdown, and I won't be watching Evolution. So I'm very unhappy with the product right now. I haven't watched any Raw or SmackDowns in a while. I guess this is what they're gonna do, and if what they're doing, I'm not enjoying it. So I've canceled my network subscription. I get Raw and SmackDown on cable. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm just not interested in WWE's product anymore. So I'll continue to do videos, but I'm just not interested in anything they're doing.